guest today is a singer, songwriter, and producer and director from Nashville, Tennessee. That's bullshit. She is from Reading, Pennsylvania. She is the most awarded artist in the history of the American Music Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and iHeart Radio Music Awards.
Yeah, damn.
She has 14 Grammy Awards and is the only artist in the history to win Album of the Year 4 times. Last December, she wrapped up the Eras Tour, which spanned 149 shows across 51 cities, 5 continents, and was the most attended tour of all time.
Of all time.
I'm still going. Hold up. Her last album, The Torture Poets Department, set a record with 1.76 billion streams globally within the first week alone.
All right.
In the first week?
And as a fan of that guy on the Chiefs, she has 19 wins, 2 AFC titles, and a Super Bowl. 92%ers. Are you ready for it? Making her podcasting debut, the most aggressive guest in the history of shows, Taylor Swift!
Unseen moments have always had a way of stealing the show, and when it comes to Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, the world seems to hang on every tiny, unscripted flicker of their romance. But this time, it wasn't a paparazzi photo outside a stadium. It wasn't a red carpet flash, and it wasn't even a leaked rumor from some insider. No, this time it happened on the most unlikely stage of all, the New Heights podcast.
That intro, Jason. Oh my God.
I've seen this before.
No, look, his soul has left his body.
I'm cramping. I'm cramping.
No, that was so good. Thank you.
I tried, Tay.
Thank you for screaming for like 47 seconds. That was so nice. That was so sweet.
Tay, welcome to New Heights.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on my favorite podcast.
The show that Travis and his brother Jason Kelce built to talk football, family, and brotherly banter suddenly became the backdrop for one of the sweetest, rawest glimpses into their love story. And Jason's face said it all. Taylor leaned in, pressed a soft, playful kiss to Travis, and Jason, gruff, outspoken, tough as nails Jason, turned the color of a ripe tomato. The man who can go toe-to-toe with defensive linemen, who can trash talk with the best of them, was suddenly reduced to a blushing big brother trying to laugh his way through an awkward, adorable moment. Fans who saw it couldn't stop replaying it. And from that tiny, intimate gesture, the internet spiraled into gossip, memory, and analysis about who Travis Kelce really is, how he got here, and why this love story feels like the most unexpected fairy tale in pop culture today.
As we all know, you guys have a lot of male sports fans that listen to your podcast.
Yeah.
And I think we all know that if there's one thing that male sports fans want to see in their spaces and on their screens, it's more of me.
Doing this.
Once a Kelce man's determined, there's no fucking stopping him.
So I wanted to show you something.
Okay. What do we got?
We got,
The briefcase.
Yep.
Mint green with TS on it.
Yep.
What's in it?
This is my brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl.
TS12!
Such a nice color on you.
Yes, I know. It's the color of your eyes, sweetie. That's why we match so well.
To understand why the moment hit so deeply, you have to remember that Travis Kelce has always been more than just a football player. From the beginning, he was the loud one, the flashy one, the guy who showed up to games in outrageous fits while other players kept it low-key. He didn't just want to score touchdowns. He wanted to entertain, to build a personality, to be remembered. That hunger for attention landed him on reality TV long before he became Taylor Swift's boyfriend. In 2016, America was introduced to Catching Kelce, a dating show where 50 women from 50 states competed for his heart. It was messy, chaotic, and pure tabloid gold. The winner was Maya Benberry, a fiery Kentucky beauty, but their romance fizzled fast. When Taylor came into the picture years later, Maya couldn't resist resurfacing, dropping cryptic warnings about Travis being unfaithful. Once a cheater, always a cheater, she posted. Fans latched onto the drama. Was this true? Or was it just the bitterness of an ex who'd been left behind in Travis's climb to fame? Gossip blogs had a field day, dissecting every detail, every timeline, every whispered story. And then there was Kayla Nicole. Stunning, stylish, outspoken. She wasn't just Travis's girlfriend. She was his partner in the public eye for 5 long years. They attended award shows together, celebrated Super Bowl wins, and posted glamorous vacation shots that screamed power couple. But even that perfect picture cracked under gossip's weight. Reports swirled that Travis was notoriously frugal, that he made Kayla split bills and pay her share of dinners despite his multi-million-dollar NFL contract. The narrative of cheap Kelce stuck to him like glue. Kayla denied some claims, Travis laughed others off, but the gossip never truly died. When the breakup finally came in 2022, whispers of money troubles, incompatibility, and old-fashioned heartbreak swirled through every corner of social media. So when Taylor Swift appeared at Arrowhead Stadium in September 2023, sitting beside Mama Kelce and cheering like a seasoned football wife. It was more than just a celebrity sighting. It was a cultural earthquake. Fans asked, was Travis truly ready for Taylor's world? Could he leave behind the rumors, the baggage, the whispers of being too flashy, too wild, too unserious?
I'm having more fun during this time of my life than I've ever had before. I've legitimately never been happier.
You found out what Taylor Swift thinks of your mustache?
Yeah, we're not going to bring up Taylor Swift.
How does it feel to officially be the guy on the Chiefs?
You mean Karma?
Karma, that's right.
Yeah, no, I had no clue that, well, I might have had a little bit of a clue, but definitely when I heard it come out of her mouth, still shocked me. And
yeah, you could tell in the video.
I was like,
it was pretty.
Oh, shh.
The internet.
After all, Taylor wasn't just any star. She was a star. She had endured every kind of media scrutiny imaginable, every rumor, every invasion of privacy. Could Travis protect her? Could he step into her orbit without losing himself? Or would he become just another name in her love story catalog? The answer seemed to arrive slowly, in moments both grand and subtle. There was a time he proudly called her ballsy in interviews for braving the NFL spotlight, the way he held her hand in crowded paparazzi swarms, shielding her as cameras flashed and fans screamed. The trips he made across the world, jetting to Argentina in the middle of the season to watch her perform, and that now iconic moment when Taylor changed the lyrics of Karma to sing, "Karma is a guy on the Chiefs coming straight home to me." The stadium erupted. Travis blushed so hard, he looked like a high school boy in love, and fans screamed that they were witnessing a love story in real time. But what makes it sweeter is how the Kelce family itself has embraced Taylor. Donna Kelce, the NFL mom who became an overnight celebrity during the Chiefs versus Eagles Super Bowl, when her two sons face each other, welcomed Taylor with open arms. She was spotted chatting with her at games, laughing, leaning in close like they were longtime friends. Jason Kelce, meanwhile, has played the role of protective, teasing big brother. A man who spends his Sundays battering opponents in the trenches for the Philadelphia Eagles suddenly found himself joking about Taylor on the podcast.
Definitely when I heard it come out of her mouth, still shocked me. And
yeah, you could tell in the video.
I was like,
it was pretty.
Oh, she really just said that.
Blushing uncontrollably when Taylor sealed her affection for Travis with that podcast kiss. It wasn't just a kiss. It was family being folded into love. Of course, gossip hasn't stopped.
Wouldn't do it again.
Yep.
And on that note,
now you know.
Thanks for having
me. Tay, thank you so much for hopping on. Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you so much for hopping on.
Oh God.
Where to go from here?
I went. There was confetti all over it. Oh, this is like when the cats taste something they don't.
Kayla Nicole unfollowed Brittany Mahomes, Patrick's wife, when Brittany got close to Taylor, sparking drama about loyalty and jealousy. Maya Benberry continued to throw shade. Some sports commentators muttered that Travis was distracted, that the Taylor romance might derail his focus. Others speculated that engagement was imminent, with insiders claiming Travis had even consulted jewelers. Every tiny gesture, a look, a trip, a smile, becomes fodder for global headlines. And yet, through it all, Travis and Taylor seem almost defiant in their joy. They don't hide, they don't shy away, they don't pretend this is something casual. For once, it feels like the gossip can't drown out the genuine. That's why Jason's blush matters. It's why fans can't stop replaying it. Because it wasn't scripted. It wasn't staged. It was real. Travis, the man once known for his flashy style, reality TV antics, and rumored stinginess, looked every bit the steady, grounded boyfriend. And Taylor, the woman who has written songs about heartbreak, secrecy, and pain, looked like someone unafraid to love out loud. Jason's embarrassed laugh, his red cheeks, his playful attempt to move the conversation along. It was a reaction of every sibling who's ever seen their brother fall in love for real. And maybe that's the real story here.
Oh, yeah, and then we all got to celebrate New Year's together. Yeah, it was cool, man, to have all the friends and family. I think I had over 50 to 55 people come in for this one.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, a good New Year's celebration with all the friends and fam.
That's a lot.
And I got to exchange presents with Mama Kelce. I can't tell you what I got because some things are still being made for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this has been a rivalry for the past, 4 or 5 years.
Well, we finally won like a game. It has to be, you have to win a game to get a rivalry.
But you guys, there's been bad blood between you two teams for 4 or 5 years
bad
now.
Blood. I hear you, bad blood.
And,
Beneath the gossip, beneath the endless speculation about exes and money and fame, there is something profoundly human about watching Travis and Taylor together. From friendship bracelets at a concert, to sideline kisses, to podcast surprises, their romance is unfolded not just in headlines, but in moments that make people feel. Jason's blush was our blush. Their kiss was our smile. And the gossip, oh, the endless gossip, only fuels the truth that for once, maybe, just maybe, this love story is bigger than the noise. From the very first whispers of Travis Kelce trying to give Taylor Swift a friendship bracelet at her concert, their story has felt like something ripped straight from one of her own songs. Quirky, romantic, and just unbelievable enough to make you question if it's real. But it is real.
You're now up to 5 concerts. Kansas City, Argentina, Australia, Singapore, and now Paris. How does Paris compare to all of these other wonderful shows?
That was,
yeah?
I mean, I don't know if they're just getting better or if I just keep forgetting how they are.
I watched videos. It looked way more electric for some reason in Paris.
It was electric in there.
Well, you got caught pulling an Ed Kelce move here, taking a video with your flash on. What are you doing, Trav? You're supposed to be better than this.
I was doing what?
Travis, the NFL star with a larger-than-life personality, admitted on his podcast that he was disappointed he couldn't shoot his shot at Taylor after a Kansas City era's tour stop. He said it casually, almost like a joke, but there was a spark in his voice, like a high school boy talking about the girl who sat 2 rows ahead of him in class. That moment set the internet ablaze. Fans teased him mercilessly, some saying, "Imagine thinking you can just hand Taylor Swift your number like she's a bartender." But here's the twist Taylor heard, Taylor saw, and Taylor, being the woman who never ignores a bold move, took notice. When she finally showed up at Arrowhead Stadium months later, the entire world seemed to freeze. Taylor Swift, global superstar, was sitting next to Donna Kelce, clapping, screaming, chest bumping, and cheering for Travis like she'd been doing her whole life. She wasn't hiding behind sunglasses, wasn't trying to sneak in unnoticed. She was there, loud and proud. That single appearance changed everything. The NFL leaned into it so hard that fans began jokingly calling games the Taylor Swift Show featuring Travis Kelce. Ratings spiked. Teenage girls who had never watched football were suddenly memorizing penalty rules, and grown men were sheepishly admitting, okay, maybe Taylor's kinda cool. And through it all, Travis looked like the happiest man alive, watching his worlds collide. What made people fall in love with him even more was how natural their funny moments felt. Remember the night in Argentina when Taylor was on stage performing Karma, and she swapped a lyric to sing, "Karma's a guy on the Chiefs coming straight home to me"? The stadium screamed so loud the ground shook, and Travis, standing in a VIP tent with her dad, bent over, hiding his face with the biggest grin. He wasn't the polished, tough NFL star in that moment. He was just a man completely undone by love, trying to compose himself like a schoolboy caught smiling too wide. Later, fans noticed her dad patting Travis on the back like a proud father-in-law. That single clip traveled the world, becoming one of the most replayed love story moments of 2023. And the funny moments didn't stop there. On New Heights, Jason teased Travis endlessly about Taylor. Whether it was about her baking cinnamon rolls for the team or about Travis's sudden rise in followers thanks to Swifties, Jason never missed a chance to poke fun. One episode had Jason sarcastically asking, "So, how does it feel being Mr. Swift?" Travis tried to play it cool, but the blush gave him away. The internet loved it because it felt authentic. 2 brothers teasing each other the way siblings always do. Except this time, one of them was dating the most famous woman on the planet. Behind the laughter, though, what really struck fans was how supportive they were of each other. When Taylor's Eras tour took her across continents, Travis made time, even during a demanding NFL season, to fly out and be with her. He was spotted in Argentina, Singapore, and Australia, always keeping a low profile but always present. Fans caught in the crowd singing along to Love Story, wearing friendship bracelets given him by Swifties, and even playfully dancing in the VIP section. The man who once said he wasn't big on traveling suddenly seemed like he'd go anywhere just to catch her smile on stage. And Taylor reciprocated. She wasn't just showing up at home games in Kansas City. She braved freezing temperatures in Buffalo, endured rain in New England, and stood proudly in the family box even during losses. She wasn't there as Taylor Swift, superstar. She was there as Taylor Swift, girlfriend, supporting her man to the highs and lows of the season. That support extended off the field, too. When Travis hosted his famous Kelce Jam Festival, Taylor made sure to hype him up privately, letting him shine in his own lane. Insiders reported that she loved seeing him step into the entertainment side, calling him a natural showman. And when Taylor dropped her latest album, Travis proudly promoted it on his podcast, telling Jason and millions of listeners that he thought it was unbelievable. Fans melted at the idea of a tough NFL star listening to Taylor's heartbreak ballads on repeat. It became a running joke. Burly NFL fans were suddenly blasting All Too Well because Travis Kelce might be doing the same. The gossip around their relationship has been relentless, but instead of letting it tear them apart, it only seems to bring them closer. When Kayla Nicole, Travis's ex, unfollowed Brittany Mahomes after Brittany and Taylor started hanging out, the internet went wild with speculation about jealousy and awkwardness. But Taylor handled it with grace, never throwing shade, never acknowledging the drama. Instead, she doubled down on kindness, even sending gifts to teammates' wives and making time for Travis's inner circle. When Maya Benberry's warnings resurfaced, Travis didn't lash out. He simply moved forward, showing through actions, not words, that his focus was on Taylor. And then there are the private glimpses fans adore. The way Taylor was caught fixing Travis's hair at a party, fussing over him like someone deeply in love. The moment he absentmindedly touched her back while walking through a crowd, protective without even thinking. The goofy smiles they share when they think cameras aren't looking. Each moment builds into a story that feels refreshingly real. For Taylor, who spent years hiding relationships undercover at night, it's a declaration of freedom. For Travis, who once seemed like the ultimate bachelor, it's proof that even the loudest extrovert can fall deeply, seriously in love. Jason Kelce's role in all this add a layer of warmth. He's not just a teasing brother. He's a grounding presence. His wife Kylie, in interviews, has called Taylor very sweet and admitted that she likes how Taylor fits into the family. For a clan as close-knit as the Kelces, that approval matters. And fans can't forget Jason's hilarious Super Bowl shirtless moment, where he jumped into the stands with beer in hand, while Taylor giggled from the suite above. The contrast to Jason's wild antics and Taylor's composed cheers made it clear she wasn't just accepted, she was embraced. The NFL, of course, has capitalized on this love story like no other. Ratings soared whenever Taylor attended a game, with broadcasters cutting to her reactions after every touchdown. Conspiracy theories sprouted that the romance was a script to boost football's popularity among women. But one look at Travis's dopey grin when Taylor kisses him, or the way she throws her arms around him after a win, and those theories fall flat. This isn't PR. It's a love story unfolding in real time, and millions feel like they're in on it. And perhaps that's the magic. For all the gossip about exes, for all the speculation about engagements, for all the endless analysis, at the heart of it is something simple. Two people choosing to show up for each other,